Hi everybody. It's been so long since I've seen you guys. I can't wait to see everybody's face in real life and squeeze you guys. Hi, Flail. We're gonna get started. We're gonna do Sumits Extra Express today, so it will still be about 30 to 35 minutes or so. Here comes Bradley. Well, he just discovered something new. And it'll be, fairly quick. We obviously won't get all of the postures in, but what I do really, good morning, Gina. What I really do want to encourage you guys is to remember that, you're not in the heat. And I think when we do these static poses, it's really obvious in the body when we're not in the heat. And in addition to that, most of us haven't been in the heat for over a month. So just be kind with your body. Be kind with where you are on your journey. It's all about learning to accept the ebb and flow. That's the true yoga practice. So not really so much about how deep you can get in the posture or maybe how much you feel like you've lost that flexibility, but can we be a little bit more flexible with our heart and our mind? So it looks like we've got a few people joining. So we'll go ahead and get started. I do have the playlist. I'm going to keep the music up a little bit so you can hear it. But if you want to turn your own music on or do this later and mute me because you know the sequence, that's great. It's Sumits Extra Express for 2020 on my Spotify, which is Nikki Love-Atkins. So I'll go ahead and get it started. And if you guys want to go ahead and make your way to your mat, if you're not already there, take the knees wide. Hi, Tanya. Sink the hips back to the heels. And just kind of let the forehead either rest on your mat, or maybe it feels better to stack the fists. Rest the forehead on the fists. Wherever you can, soften. So if that means softening the hips a little bit or the shoulders, any other part of the body, release. But it could also mean sort of softening your thoughts and your ideas as we come into our new normal. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Once more, breathe in. Exhale completely. And then begin to shift forward onto your mat, finding tabletop. You can cycle through a few cat-cows if that feels good to you. And then once you find your way back to neutral, core is strong, extend the right toes back and just kind of point and flex your foot. Left arm can then reach forward. Left arm to the left. Bend the right knee, reach back. If you can, grab the ankle, but already right off the bat, this is where we want to be cautious of the fact that we don't have heat. We haven't been in the heat. You can maybe keep the toes up, lift the chest, grab the cum. And then back to tabletop. Extend the left toes back. Point and flex the foot. Right arm forward. Go. Right arm to the right. Bend the left knee. Maybe reach back, grab the ankle. You can kick into the hand, lift the chest. Look up, and I'm sorry for the view. Come back to all fours. Curl your toes, lift your hips high. It's your first downward facing dog. Take your time to establish a down dog that feels good to you. Okay. And do pedal the feet right and left. Shake the head yes and no. Stay. And begin to walk the feet forward to the top of your mat. Grab for opposite elbows. Bend the knees, let the head hang. Sway a little side to side. Release the fingertips to the floor. You'll bend the left knee. Right arm can go high. And if it feels better to you to bend both knees, do that. Maybe wrap the right arm behind the back. Right fingertips to the floor, bend the right knee, left arm is high. Wrap the left arm. Left fingertips to the floor. Take a halfway lift and breathe in. Forward fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, stand, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Hands on your mat, step your feet back, plank pose. Keep the core engaged, and if that means dropping the knees so that you don't sag in the back, go ahead and modify that. Chin away from the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale and lower all the way down to your belly. Cobra, really gentle. Inhale and lift, roll the shoulders back. I need more of this in my life. Too much couch sitting. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, take the hips high. Pedal the feet right and left. Lift the right toes high. It might feel good to bend the knee, twist the hip, or point the toes. Right foot steps through. Spin the left heel down. Rise to warrior one, arms overhead. Gently starting to sink into the right thigh. Bring the hands to your mat. Step the right foot back. You can flow, you can modify the flow, cycle cat-cows, or skip it. Fly the left toes high. If you bend the knee, twist the hip, or keep the legs straight, point the toes. Left foot steps through, right heel spins down, warrior one. Release the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back, flow, or skip it. Right leg flies high, whatever feels good. Right foot steps through, warrior one, breathe in. Open to two, breathe out. Turn the front palm up, reach forward, reverse warrior as you fan open through the right rib cage. Right away, you'll cartwheel the hands down, step back and flow or hold the plank. Left toes fly high, yogi's choice. Left foot steps through, warrior one. Open to two. Turn the front palm up, reach forward, and then reverse your warrior, taking it up and back. Cartwheel the hands down, step back and flow. One full breath in, and a complete breath out, let go. Look forward, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, exhale and fold. As you inhale, stand all the way up, press the palms together, catch your half moon grip, interlacing the fingers, releasing the index fingers, root into the feet. Inhale, stretch up, and as you exhale, it's up and over to the right side of the room. Think about squaring up your hip bones to the front, squaring up your shoulders to the front. Feet can be together, feet can be hip width apart. Find what's working for you, where you feel grounded. And then can you lift up, create space, and breathe into deeper space. Good, back to center. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, up and over, left side. Opening up to the right side of the body, squaring up shoulders and hips. Keep the chin slightly lifted, so your airway stays open. And even if the breath feels a little bit shallow, can you find consistency? Good, back to center. Arms stay up, or you can place hands on the low back to modify this. Take a breath in, and then start to trace a line down the ceiling as you lean back. Arms chasing the ears, heart lifting, hips forward, your deepest back bend. Might not be very deep, and that's okay. Come up, bend the knees, touch the feet in front of you, walk the legs right, left. And then we'll find a forward fold of your choice. The feet can be together, lifting up on the heels to cup the heels from behind. Feet can be hip width apart, lifting up on the toes to slip the hands underneath the feet. You could also just hook the big toes or take ragdoll. Wherever you want to be, can you root the feet down? Lift the hips and pull the head a little closer to the floor. Take the hands out, walk or jump back to flow. Look forward, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms high, chair pose. Weight is shifting back into the heels. Inner thighs squeezing together, lower abdominals active, breath in. And then sweep your arms back, breath out, squeeze the shoulder blades, broaden through the chest. Good, arms right back overhead. Weight shifting back. If it doesn't feel good to have arms overhead, arms forward, arms at heart center. Then sweep the arms back. You could interlace the fingers. If that doesn't feel good, go back to your airplane wings. Arms overhead, press the palms, look high, and then stand. Right arm swings under the left. Grab what feels good to you. Elbows down, sit low, right leg up and over the left. So eagle could look like this. It could look like this. You could have your toes on the floor. Lots of different variations. Take the one that suits you. And then inhale, arms overhead. We'll switch sides. Left arm under the right. Sit low. Left leg over the right. And what suits you today might be drastically different than the last time you were in the room. But can you find peace with it? Can you allow the body to just be, the heart to just be, and the breath to flow? And then change. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale and half lift. Hands on your mat, walk or jump back and flow. Look forward, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Bring your hands to your heart. So we're gonna take forehead to knee and standing bow pulling pose today, but if you like different standing postures that we do in the sequence instead, feel free to do those rather than these. You can interlace the fingers around the right knee, stand strong in the left leg. This can be your end point. If you're going a little further today, you might reach down, grab underneath the right foot, tightly interlace the fingers, and then can you drop the knee so that it's in line with the hip? If that feels good on your back, allow yourself to just be. If you want to go a little further, maybe kick the heel forward, pull the chest forward, wherever your final expression is. And then slowly, you return out of the posture, rooting into the right foot, lifting the left knee. Maybe holding the knee. Maybe rounding down, interlocking all 10 fingers underneath the left foot. Taking the time to pause, to be gentle. And then if you're ready, kick the left heel forward. If you did it on the other side, it doesn't feel good on this side, that's okay. Skip out on it, back off. And then slowly come out. Feet on the floor. Bend the right knee, reach back and grab for your ankle. Left arm is high, chest open, quadricep open, hip flexor open. So this might be the end point. Those of you going a little further, gently start to kick the toes up. And if you knew in tabletop this wasn't for you today, take a different posture. You stay with the breath. And then slowly come on out. Drop the arm, drop the leg, and switch sides. So we'll bend the left knee, Grab for the inside of the ankle. Right arm up. Stay here as you open through the chest, through the quad, through the hip flexor. And then if you decide you want to go a little further, begin to kick the toes up. Lift the chest up. Keep kicking, keep reaching, keep stretching. And then slowly you'll come on out. Drop the feet together, arms overhead. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands on your mat, walk or jump back and flow. If you need a little shavasana here, take it. Otherwise, I'm gonna start the music back up and we are gonna move on to flow. So from your downward facing dog, take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Lift the right toes. Right foot steps through warrior one. Warrior two. Just like the warm-up, front palm up, reach forward and then reverse. Warrior two. Look left, flip the palms, tilt forward, side angle, your variation. Maybe left arm forward. Circle the left hand down, lift the back heel. Your right arm goes high as you twist. Option to wrap or bind. Right arm high. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Humble your warrior. Find your lizard pose. Right palm to the inside of the foot. Spin the back heel down. Left arm is high. Side angle. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift the back heel. Take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the knee. The modification is to drop the back knee. Bring the hands to heart center. Lift the chest. Bring the hands to the floor. Step the right foot back and flow or hold plank. Left toes fly high. Left foot steps through warrior one. Warrior two. Front palm turns up, reach forward, reverse warrior. Warrior two. Look right, flip the palms, tilt forward, elbow to knee. You can stay here, find a deeper expression. Circle the right hand down, lift the heel, left arm goes high. Option to wrap. Left arm high. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Maybe drop the back knee. Maybe wiggle the left toes out a little. Left hand to the inside of the foot. Spin the right heel down, side angle. Bring your hands to your heart, lift the chest. Lift the back heel. Now twist. Right elbow to the outside of the knee. Remember, you can modify, back knee down. Bring your hands to your chest, lift the chest. Hands to the mat, step back and flow. Lift the right heel, flex the foot. Right foot steps through and you windmill open, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn the toes in, take a wide leg forward fold, bend the knees. Maybe grab the ankles or walk the hands forward. Arms out wide, strong, active core, come all the way up to the top. Turn and face the front, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, right palm plants. Step the foot back and take the left arm high. your fullest expression. Circle the left hand down. You could take 5 yogi push-ups. You can tap the knees right and left. You can do your standard flow. No rush. Lift the left heel, flex the foot. Left foot steps through and you windmill open, warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes in. Interlace the fingers behind you, open to the chest. Forward fold. If that doesn't feel good to keep those fingers interlaced like that, just release the fingertips back to the floor. Hands to your mat, left palm down, right arm high. Arms out wide, strong core. Right hand to the floor, left arm is high. Arms out wide, strong stomach, come up to the top. Turn and face the front, warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down, step back to side plank, right arm high this time. Modify this, intensify this, whatever feels the best. Right hand to the floor, option to take your push-ups, to drop the knees up and down, to find a jack in this plank, whatever you like. Once back in your downward facing dog, take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Fly the right toes high. Right foot steps through, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Reach, reach, reach over your toes. Right hand on your shin, left arm is high. Optional wrap. Left arm high. And left arm reaching forward. Good. Circle the left hand down. Bump the back foot in a little. We'll take the right arm high as you square off the hips, pulling right hip back. Option to wrap. Look forward, step up, take flight. If taking flight is not for you today, you can be right here. Standing splits could also mean pyramid pose, depending on how you're feeling. Right fingertips down, left arm is high. Take the arms back out wide, airplane wings. Last part, hands to heart. Left hand to the floor, right arm high. Right hand to the floor, step back and flow. Left toes high, point the toes. Left foot steps through, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, activate the quads, reach, reach, reach. Left hand on the shin, right arm high. Optional wrap. Right arm high. Right arm forward. Circle the right hand down, bump the back foot in. Left arm high, squaring off the hips. Optional wrap. Look forward, step up, take flight, arms out wide, airplane wings. Touch your mat, standing splits. Left hand to the floor, right arm high. Glide back to airplane wings. Bring your hands to your heart. Right hand down, left arm high. Both hands to your mat, step back and flow. Once in down dog, take a breath in and a breath out. Lift the right toes. Right knee forward, pigeon pose. If pigeon doesn't feel good to you, you can swing the left leg around and take figure 4 instead. You could also do this laying on your back. So just kind of find what's working for you. If it feels pretty good, you want to go a little deeper, walk the hands forward. Just kind of find a space that allows for minimal sensation that feels great. Your body unique. Everybody moving through some ebbs and flows. Practicing patience. Walk the hands back. Step the right foot back and flow. Now it's the left toes that fly high. Left knee forward, or making your way to figure 4. Taking all the time you want to find the posture that's right for you. It's no rush. Walk the hands back, step the left foot back, flow. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out fully. Tiptoe the feet forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale to stand, sweep the arms overhead. Your hands to your heart. Root into the left foot, sole of the right foot to the inner calf, to the inner thigh, or up in the hip crease, wherever you like to be. Maybe explore a different arm variation. If you fall out, just try again. Right foot to the floor. Sole of the left foot to the inner calf, to the inner thigh, or up in the hip crease. Hands at heart, and if you're growing your tree, go right ahead. Both feet on the floor, arms overhead, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands on your mat, step the feet back. Make your way to plank, but feel free to flow first. From your plank, you can drop the knees or keep them lifted. We're gonna slowly lower down to the belly to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands in line with the chest, legs strong. Inhale and lift to cobra. Exhale and lower forehead to your mat or left ear to the mat, just releasing the low body. Take your chin to center, arms out wide like airplane wings. Inhale and lift the chest. Lift the heels. Gently release. Right ear to the towel, lift left. Take your chin to center. You can take floor bow, grabbing for the outsides of both ankles. You can also do this one ankle at a time, or take another variation of locust. Begin to kick into the hands, lift the chest. If you're taking another variation of locust, it might be in releasing the fingers behind the back and lifting the chest with the legs long. 3, 2, gently release forehead to the mat, child's pose. A counter stretch. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. I'm gonna take baby camel. If you wanna take full camel, feel free. You know your body better than I do. For baby camel, my hips will stay on my heels. My thumbs going toward one another on the feet. I'll squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest high. And only if it feels good, take the gaze high. Embryo pose, fold forward, forehead on the mat. Arms resting by the sides. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Drop to your left hip. Kick your right leg out for single leg stretching. Inhale the arms over your head. Exhale, twist over the right leg. Lift the chest and switch the legs. Right leg in, left leg out. Twist and go down over the left leg. And as you lift your chest, it's a butterfly, soles of the feet together, or a wide leg forward fold, whatever you like. Begin to fold forward. Lift the chest. Bring the legs back together and make your way down to your back. I'll turn sideways so you can see me better. Once on your back, squeeze the right knee in. Let the left leg be long. Gently take the knee across the body, little twist. Back to center. The right leg will be long this time. Left knee squeezes in. Take the knee across the body, twist. Back to center. Finish off your practice how you like. Happy baby, waterfall. Eventually finding your way to final Shavasana. No rush. When you are there in final Shavasana, what can you let go of? Just like in the beginning of the practice, but maybe now you might find a little more ease with that, a little less struggle. Maybe softening the physical body is what you need. Or maybe it's softening the thoughts around anything that's going on. Let the breath start to come and go with ease, without force. You guys can stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you for letting me be your guide in Sumits Express today. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.